23rd, the great year of our Lord, 2025. The day that Oakland got politically punked by San Francisco. There's no other way to describe it. We start the day with reports of ICE agents already in Oakland, which really started, the day before. And then we have an hour long, which I have a copy of, speech or set of speeches made by the mayor and seemingly every community leader of note in Oakland, in City Hall, at hearing room 4. And while all that's going on, and the day before, what's San Francisco Mayor, I was thinking of Ed Lee, but what's San Francisco Mayor Dan Lurie, who brought Super Bowl 50 to Oakland, doing? Making calls to tech leaders who have either headquarters or regional headquarters or some base in San Francisco right across the bay, who could also have some base in Oakland, and saying, hey, look, you are all on Trump's advisory group. Can you please call the president and make a case that San Francisco is on the right track toward improvement? We don't need to have the National Guard and ICE agents in here. We're doing just fine, period. They don't need to be here. That's what Dan Lurie did, to the point where Mark Benioff made that call and the CEO of Nivea made that call. And Trump on Truth Social announced that, hey, San Francisco is not going to get a visit. But guess what, folks? There are people who assume that Oakland is on that list because San Francisco is getting it. But that's not the case at all. At all. At all. Mayor Lurie has a group of big city mayors in his office. This also happens to be the week, Salesforce week. And among the group of big city mayors, including some in the Bay Area, where's Barbara Lee? Why doesn't Barbara Lee have a relationship with Dan Lurie? Why doesn't Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee have a relationship with San Francisco Mayor Dan Lurie to where they can exchange texts and calls and say, hey, look, I have access to the president here. Would you like to be on this call? And benefit from it. What we have, folks, we have a culture problem in Oakland where there are people who don't like technocrats, but they call them billionaires. That's Oakland. We have people in San Francisco who like technocrats. Some are billionaires or no billionaires and are not afraid to make a call to get something done. And folks, Oakland needs to be in a position where it's not afraid to call a billionaire and get something done. We have seen today, we don't have people who either have that capability or want to have that capability, or even if they had the capability, would do that thing. Former Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, my god sister, has Mark Benioff's cell phone number. Mayor Lee could simply have said to Mayor Schaaf, hey, former Mayor Schaaf, would you be so kind as to join us in a call with Mark Benioff to have him get us an audience with the president, Trump, and allow us to make that case and have Libby in the room, since Libby has a relationship with Donald Trump. Okay? And make nice with him. Just to get this done so we can move on. But now we have innocent Oaklanders caught up in what is really a political battle, because we have people at the helm of our city who do not want to make the calls that need to make the really tough calls that go beyond political boundaries, but they get to solving a problem, okay? That's what we're facing today. There's no other way to look at it than that. And that should bother everybody. This horror that people feel can be erased. Make a call to Trump and make a case with him. That's what Oakland should do. And look, make a plea for investment, involvement, a plan to get money from investors that build to also build a better infrastructure to help those who don't have the ability to help themselves. That's the way we used to do it. Oakland has to be comfortable with being a place to not just say we have something to give a person who's homeless, but it's just a little crumb. It should be a place where a person who's even homeless can work to build that next business that becomes a thing that makes that person a billionaire. So that Oakland can claim that it's the birthplace of multi-billionaires that have done things to help the world and also help Oakland. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. You can have a society where there are billionaires, where people who don't have billionaire money can live comfortably and be gainfully, not just employed, but gainfully contributing to the society. But by the way we're handling things now, from top to bottom in our country, we're destroying that ability, and we don't need to. The best way to do it is for us to come together. Daniel Lurie shown the way because, hey, look, San Francisco has the technical relationships that Oakland really also should have. Just look across the bay from each other, separated by 15 miles, and that's it. Okay? That's it. Or if you want to put it another way, separated by a BART ride. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Then we say, oh, it's a region. But this is the one time where the region isn't acting like it's really a region. It's acting like it's tale of two cities. All right? That's what it's acting like. It's a tale of two cities. That's not good. It's got to stop. We've got to stop it. I have all the videos that represent events I've referred to today here at Zenny62 YouTube. That together, and I should put them together, but I'll put them together another way, show you what happened. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com and OaklandNewsOnline.com. Thank you.